Hey guys, it's your boy. We're back with more Malfish content, and speed type is going to be the next tier 4 confirmed. Now, how I jumped onto the conclusion and why I think that. So it is also a video about the Shield archive, and I know a lot of people are not interested in the Shield archive thing because I'm also not, honestly speaking, because it's just so random. You get the rewards and the bonuses are not that good that you should be grinding for the Shield archive. Of course, the end goal should be to complete all of the Shield archive missions, but still, it's not a really it's not really a fan favorite, or most people don't even like it. The event going on right now is actually even shittier. So I got 9 of these, although I can use some of these materials to progress faster in this thing. Although these bonuses are just not that good. Only thing good is actually 66%. You can get 300 free life seeds, but do you really want it? Well, you can go for it. It's not that important. Anyways, for the normal Shield archive though, this is something I would say there are some missions that you should pay attention to, and I guess you can start doing it right now. Now, we know that with the introduction of tier 4, we have gotten the giant boss raid Dormammu. We of course got the first the blast book, then we got the combat book, and now we have the Thor with the universal book. The 4th book will be added as a speed book, and why I say that is actually this specific mission. It's I forgot the special transportation missions, and this is a really good place to check out the things. You can go. The requirements are actually Vishantis. You can use a book of Vishanti if you want to progress faster. There are 4 types of books, and speed is also available. I'm sure most of you guys have already checked this out, so you might already know. But for those guys who don't know, speed type is going to be the next tier 4 in the game. I'm not sure who it's gonna be. Maybe Luna Snow, White Fox, maybe an X-Men, Rogue. I would be very happy with that. But on top of that, with that, it also gives us a really good idea about where to use our book of Vishantis. Now, it takes about 2 months, okay? About 2 months, around roughly about 2 months to get enough materials for a tier 4 character. I myself have been grinding from day 1, and I have about 6k carbonadium since Iron Man came out and 5.4k of these. I have missed some of those days when I missed some materials, but this is how roughly it's gonna be about. Like farming daily. Maybe I might be able to tier 4 one character now. It's a maybe depending on the gears. But I have been sitting on 10 blast books and 10 combat books for a long time now, and I got 2 Vishantis of Universal now. Unless you want to tier 4 a character, and the amount of time required to get enough materials to get a character to tier 4, you might or you will probably have these filled all of the time. Like I think you should be about 10 books now, and probably about 10 books for combat as well if you are really playing GBR every single day. That's a true thing. And nowhere to use it, nowhere to tier 4 character because you don't have enough materials. So what to do with these, because you get them every day from GBR now with the universal books as well. So where you can go in the hell cycle, you can use one of these materials. Don't use 10 of them. At least keep, I would say, one. Just use one of the combat, just like I'm gonna do now. So I can just use one of the combat books. I have 9 of them remaining, but I don't have to worry about it because I'm not gonna tier 4 Moon Knight straight away right now. First of all, if I have the materials there. So basically the idea is, if you are not going to tier 4 a character in the game right now, you can go ahead and actually use these book of Vishantis at least one each time. When you are filled up to 10, use one each time so that you are back to 9 for all of these books, and then you can run the GBR again, get one more book and spend it again. The reason why I say 1 or 2 books will be, or should be, in my opinion, will be the priority for you to get it, because in case you have enough materials and you don't want to ruin your chances to get a tier 4 character, you will still have a lot of time to collect and do GBR and do that kind of stuff. So I'm probably not gonna get any tier 4s any sooner, so I'm just gonna use 2 of these, the combat books, and I'm gonna go ahead and use one of them again. So I'm back to 2 I need 2 of the combat books and the 8 of the blast books. And the fact is that even if I had enough materials right now, I'm still unsure who to tier 4. I'm probably gonna go for Moon Knight on my personal account because I feel like he's gonna give me a more ABX score. I think it depends on you if you really want to go for World Boss Legends specifically. Iron Man also is meta and he's also gonna give me a big score increase, but I do think that in the ABX perspective, maybe doing Moon Knight is a better option, specifically for ABX players. Of course, he's awesome in other content as well, but specifically for ABX, he's amazing. It's almost the same increase for him and Iron Man, maybe more for him, but he also needs the tier 4 for the silent season. So it depends on who you want to tier 4, and I think Shield Archive is a really good way to make use of those Vishanti books. So every single day you play GBR, you get the books, you're capped out on 10 books, you can't do anything, you can't tier 4 anyone. Use 2 of them on the Shield Archive, get 2 of them back and use them again. It's just a way to use some materials that is already sitting in your inventory, so you're not wasting material, plus you are using it and you're not over exhausting it and overusing it, that you probably just use like 10 in a row and then you're like, shit, I use them and now I have to farm them again. So don't do that. 2 will be nice, 3 you can go for, but I would say 2. Get them again and use them to just progress a little bit faster, specifically for these missions. You do not need to spend that similar thing, those books, on any other missions. I think all the other missions require, don't use them. The CCF maybe you can try, but live seal and everything, do not even try to use these tier 4 materials. It's all a trap. Even I would say don't even use this Celestial Essence. Do not use them. They are very valuable. They give you artifacts and they are very valuable as well. Of course, tier 4 materials are super rare, so please never ever do that. Only the Book of Vishanti is the only thing that I would say. Maybe you can try, spend some of these things, try to get faster progression on these things, and it's just gonna give you some extra materials, maybe some extra defenses if you really need it. It's definitely gonna help you out. Increase instant critical damage 200. It will definitely help out a bunch in ABX and stuff as well. But these are end goals. 60% and 100% getting these materials is still RNG from the game, so it's not guaranteed that you will be able to complete the collection even after getting all of these hell cycle artifacts, or the fragments I should say, for the archive. So it's not like that important in my opinion. You can try finishing that, but one mission is not going to let you complete the whole thing, but you gotta start somewhere, and I think it's a good idea, it's a great idea to use these things. And it takes about like 2 months of farming for a tier 4 character, so I think you can just choose wisely who you want to tier 4, use your books wisely, and then you can go for it. I'm just gonna go for a GBR right now, probably with my Jane Foster as well, so I'm gonna see how that goes. I'm probably gonna get a blast book or something. It's the combat day, so the combat book actually chances are higher on the other books. I can still get on all the other books, the universal and the blast as well, but there's a better chance of getting the combat a bit more. It's different for every single day. You will have double days as well where all the books will be boosted. I think you also have the round 1. Yeah, the round 1 all the books are also boosted, and some people have always also been getting like multiple books, like 2 universal books in a single run, 2 combat books, in total of like 3 or 5 books in a single run. They have been getting that, so I think the drops are pretty nice, pretty easy to get, specifically if you can clear GBR with your friends and everything. So I think it's definitely worth spending these things. So I just wanted to make this video. I'm not sure how many of you guys know this already, but you gotta do this, and please try to play 3-player GBR. Reason, the rewards are much better than the 1 and 2 player GBR runs. I know 3 can be harder, but you need good friends or new good players to play with you, or maybe carry your account if you are not that strong to clear GBR. But always try to play 3-player. You get better rewards, plus you have a chance at getting CTP from this thing as well. I know it's super rare. Like today's destruction, I think maybe 1 or 2 players in like thousands of player might get this CTP from GBR today, but it's still a chance. You gotta make the most out of it if you want to really farm, grind this game mode. And I do think playing GBR and try to not miss any of these. I think a total of 100 of these till now since it came out, because I did not have time to run GBR that time. But I still wish that I had actually not wished, because Souls of Fortine, super probably the most rare material that you can get. Carbonadium is okay, but you do get some average good amount of carbonadium from world boss, and you don't really get that much soul of fault time from GBR. So I do hope that they increase the amount of tier 4 materials that we get, because now we're getting 2 tier 4s every single update. We got Iron Man, then we got Moon Knight, now we have Thor, and with the mid month, probably another tier 4 is coming to the game, and they need to boost these things as well. I will be making a specific video, maybe a short video about these materials, and asking at Marvel pledging to at least make the drop rates higher for all these materials, and plus increase, or maybe just double, make it 300 souls of Fortine every single day. So at least every month, or at least like 30 or 35 days, we will be able to have enough materials to at least level 80 and tier 4 one single character. Like if you're getting 2 tier 4s every single update, at least I think we should have enough materials in a month to at least tier 4 one of them. I think that would be pretty nice, you know. And other than that, if that's not the case, if it continues just like it is right now, you'll have to choose, because I love Iron Man and I love Moon Knight. And of course Thor is amazing as well. At tier 4 he's gonna be busted. At level 80 he can literally do super high world boss legend stages. And now I have to choose between one of my favorite characters in the game now. So I have to choose wisely now. So it's okay to get less materials as grinding, but 2 months is a long time. 45 to 50 days is a long time. So I hope they do something about that. Let me know what you think about the video. Let me know what you think about the Shield Archive thing. I do think that's pretty nice and need to help you out in the progress. We need more materials. Hopefully I'll make a specific video for that, and hopefully they do increase the materials soon as well. And as always, if you do enjoy the content, I hope to see you again. Take care. I'll see you all in the next one.